You know that feeling when people talk about America and it's all New York skyscrapers, Hollywood celebrities, and fast food chains, like this massive country is just cities and suburbs? Yeah, we're changing that narrative today. If you found Travelist Guide, you know we're not here to show you the same tourist traps or pretend the USA is just theme parks and shopping malls. We're talking about the real America, the one with canyons a mile deep carved by ancient rivers, geysers erupting from supervolcano calderas, volcanic craters glowing with molten lava, and rock formations that seem sculpted by alien hands. We're diving into experiences from sea to shining sea, from the Arctic wilderness of Alaska to the tropical Hawaiian Islands. From desert slot canyons to glacier-carved valleys. So hit that like button and subscribe, because we've got natural wonders coming your way that prove the United States holds some of the Earth's most spectacular landscapes. The Grand Canyon is the Earth's most spectacular gorge, carved by the Colorado River over the course of 6 million years. It reveals 2 billion years of geological history in the colorful rock layers that descend over a mile deep and stretch for 277 miles in length. The South Rim is open year-round, offering accessible viewpoints like Mather Point and Desert View to visitors. Sunrise paints the canyon walls in brilliant oranges and reds, while sunset brings deep purples and shadows that emphasize the canyon's immense depth. The sheer magnitude of this natural wonder makes every visitor feel humbled by the power of nature. Photographs simply cannot capture the experience of standing at the rim and gazing into the abyss. Niagara Falls, located on the US-Canada border, is North America's most powerful waterfall system in terms of water volume. 3 cascades send over 3,000 tons of water per second, plunging 167 feet down, creating a thunderous roar and mist clouds that are visible for miles around. The Cave of the Winds tour brings you to within feet of the Bridal Veil Falls, while wearing the provided rain ponchos for protection. The Maid of the Mist boat rides into the horseshoe-shaped basin, where rainbows dance in the spray throughout the day. The constant thunder and the perpetual mist create an atmosphere where nature's raw power surrounds you completely from every direction around you. Yellowstone is the world's first national park, sitting atop a massive supervolcano with over 10,000 geothermal features scattered across the landscape. The Old Faithful geyser erupts every 90 minutes with remarkable predictability for visitors to witness. The rainbow-colored Grand Prismatic Spring is larger than a football field in diameter, and the bubbling mud pots create an alien landscape unlike anywhere else on Earth. The park has more wildlife than anywhere else in the lower 48 states of America. Bison herds wander through the valleys, wolves hunt in the Lamar Valley, and grizzly bears fish for cutthroat trout in the rivers. This is where you witness the Earth's internal heat transforming the surface into a living geological laboratory. Yosemite Valley is a glacier-carved masterpiece, with sheer granite cliffs that tower above the valley floor below. El Capitan rises 3,000 feet vertically from the base, while Half Dome's iconic shape dominates the skyline in the distance. Yosemite Falls plunges 2,425 feet downward, making it North America's tallest waterfall by total height. The park's giant sequoia groves contain trees that are over 3,000 years old and large enough to drive a car through their hollowed trunks. Glacier Point offers panoramic views across the entire valley, where rock climbers appear as tiny dots on the massive granite faces. The valley's perfect proportions make it feel like nature's cathedral, designed to inspire awe. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, located on the Big Island, showcases active volcanism happening in real time before your eyes. Kilauea has erupted continuously for decades, creating new land as molten lava flows into the Pacific Ocean in explosive steam clouds. The Thurston Lava Tube lets you walk through a tunnel that was formed by flowing lava millions of years ago. The Halemaumau crater glows orange at night from the lava lake churning within its depths below. Steam vents release sulfurous gases throughout the park, reminding all visitors that this is the Earth's most active volcano system today. Witnessing new land being born from the molten rock connects you to the primordial forces that built our entire planet over billions of years. Denali National Park protects North America's highest peak at 20,310 feet above the sea level. Denali, formerly known as Mount McKinley, dominates the Alaska Range, rising nearly 4 vertical miles from the surrounding lowlands below. This creates the world's tallest base-to-summit elevation gain of any mountain on the planet. The park's 6 million acres contain grizzly bears, wolves, caribou herds, and Dall sheep roaming in the pristine wilderness. The single 92-mile park road traverses the tundra landscapes where the mountain appears and disappears behind the clouds overhead. Only 30% of the visitors actually see the summit clearly, making clear days feel like winning the lottery for photographers and sightseers. Bryce Canyon isn't actually a canyon, but rather a collection of natural amphitheaters that are filled with thousands of hoodoos throughout the area. These bizarre orange and white rock spires were created by the frost weathering and erosion over the course of millions of years. The formations look like a forest of stone giants that were frozen in place by some ancient spell. Sunrise at Bryce Point illuminates the hoodoos in brilliant reds and oranges that seem to glow from within the rock itself. Trails like the Navajo Loop descend down among the spires, where you walk through the narrow slots between the towering formations above. The otherworldly landscape feels more like visiting an alien planet than hiking through the state of Utah in America. Antelope Canyon is a slot canyon that was carved by flash floods through the Navajo sandstone over the course of thousands of years. The narrow passages allow light beams to pierce through the openings above, illuminating the swirling rock walls in shades of orange, red, and purple hues. The rock surfaces seem to glow from within, as if they were lit by an internal fire. The Upper Canyon is famous for those iconic light beam photographs that are visible from late March through October, when the sun angle is correct for photography. The Lower Canyon requires climbing the metal stairs, but offers equally stunning wave-like formations where the walls twist and curve overhead. Walking through these narrow passages feels like entering the flowing arteries of the earth itself, sculpted by the water and time. So you can build your American adventure, showcasing this nation's incredible geological and natural diversity. The United States spans a continent with landscapes ranging from the Arctic tundra to the tropical volcanoes. From the desert slot canyons to the glacier-carved fjords, creating a country that contains more natural diversity than most people realize exists. If this gave you ideas for exploring America, smash that subscribe button. Drop a comment telling me which American natural wonder you're most excited to visit.